Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin here with another Divine Daily Blast. But before we get going, you'll notice on the bottom of the screen there is a website, susanbintuitive.com/events. That's because on Wednesday, the 9th of April, I am co hosting with the brilliant medium Susan B. Boster, and we will collaborate together on readings for everyone with messages for everyone. So I think in this topsy turvy world that we're living in, where one day it could be this way, one day it could be that way, it will be a perfect time for you to sign up. And right there below this message is right below this screen is the website to sign up. All right. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. It all makes a difference. You make a difference because you matter. Let's get right to the cards and the message. Let's go. We are in an angel numerology number 5 day. Now, I made the misstep this morning of assuming that we're moving into a number 8 day because yesterday was a number 7. And typically, we would follow the numbers in sequence. However, we have a new date and a new month, so it changes the numbers. And when I'm doing my gratitude journal this morning, writing in it, the first thing that I do before I start scribbling, as you can see, is I write the date, then I put down what the numbers equal, and then I reduce it. And that's how I got to number 5. So thank you, Spirit, for reminding me that these missteps can happen. All that to say, we are in a day of adventure, but we're also in a day where the moon is in its waxing cycle, and the message is to take small increment steps towards the adventure that you are looking to have. That would be to say that what is it that you're looking for? A number 5 typically means changes that are coming. This is more like a heads up. It's a heads up that abundance, prosperity are words that we use because this is what we want to change where we are if we're not feeling it. And also to know that the prayers are being answered. Now, in addition to this waxing cycle, the moon has moved into the social sign of Gemini. So it's also asking us to believe in chance, in destiny, in the luck of the Irish. It's about speaking your language, calling your name. It's about you painting the future. And I've got a special message from Gertrude and Beatrice, who in the meditation this morning showed me what it is they wanted me to see and then explained what I was looking at. I love it when that happens. I don't always take the time and the trouble to tune in with them, but when I do, it's brilliant. We have a message from Archangel Jeremiah today. Archangel Jeremiah is the archangel that meets us in spirit and gives us a life review. This is important. When you call upon me, I will empower you to develop your spiritual gifts so you can more easily receive heaven's messages. My psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. Angelic messages flow easily to me. Now, remember I told you yesterday that I was at a gem show and this beautiful pendulum was swinging out of control, and my good friend I was with, another girl, the woo-woo, we were looking at it, trying to decide what stone it was, and it just kept on swinging. When I look at this really closely, it almost looks like the galaxy of, I don't think you see it. It almost looks like the galaxy of stars because it's got little flecks in it as if it was just millions of stars. Anyway, these are the kind of magical, spiritual gifts that will be presented that come when you receive them, when you get these oh my goodness moments of seeing something that you know came from spirit, that's when you bounce with joy that you got one, that you got a, it's like you got a gift from heaven. Pennies on the ground, feathers, messages on billboards, messages from the radio, books on tape that you listen to halfway through and you get the message right off the bat. This is spirit realm communicating. And when we get these messages like this, that's our indication that we are in tune, we are lined up, and we are exactly where we need to be. Then we give thanks. Feel that joy. Feel that realization that, oops, we're connected to the right channel, and stick with it. My isms. I am allowing the best divine benevolent outcome to bless me now, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was inspired by our friend of the channel, Vicky Loper, the healing artist. Go over to her YouTube channel. She does a wonderful version of going into alpha before you get creative, which is, to me, I love living in that space because I just let everything else go and just be with the divine and create what I need to create. Every moment of my life is filled with miracles. It is. We just have to tune into that channel. Planting seeds that grow into things of beauty. Every time you put a decision, every time you put an intention out there, what is it going to grow into? And is it going to bring you what you want? And I'm not talking about material things. I'm talking about happiness, peace, health, vibrancy, energy, happiness, all of that, the feel goods, all of it, all of it, all of it. I've got another magical message to share with you in a little bit. Maya is our divine master. She's given us a divine intervention. Weigh up your options. Choose your highest good. Weigh up your options. What are your options? And if they're not climbing higher and higher and higher towards what it is you're looking to achieve, something's wrong. All right, we have Faith. She's the female counterpart to Archangel Michael. She comes to remind us that you're safe and protected by angels, no matter what's going on in the physical realm, where people want to derail us. People want to control what we do, what we say. Faith is here to say, you just follow your own faith. Have more faith. Call upon your angels, your spirit guides. They are not far away. All right, so I was telling you that I tuned in with Beatrice and Gertrude this morning, and they were through the portal. Like last week we were entering it, now we're in it. And what they showed me was the three options, but this really felt like right now what I got shown was almost like a landing, like an airport, a train station. Kind of that energy is what I got. The hustle and bustle of choice. Gertrude was going through clothes, personal belongings, and deciding what no longer fit, what no longer represented who she is, and she was discarding, literally stepping past anything that was done. Then I got shown how we get here, and basically Gertrude said that it was a way to depict the journey we've come on, and we arrived here, and then it went dim and dark, meaning that there was a everything that brought us here, that got us where we are, is done. This is it. We've moved into a new realm, and where we are right now is picking up our tools and picking up our bits and pieces that are going to lead us forward. So go with what you know and go with the flow. And if that flow isn't for your highest good, meaning if you don't feel joyful about what you're doing, happy about what you're doing, grateful for what you got and how you got it, then you're going to attract more of the what I don't want. Does that make sense? It's very much law of attraction, very much. So it's about time that you decided where is your worth? Where are your values? Where is your heart? Where is your passion? What lifts you up? In a way, I could say something like, if an item, whether it's just like a pendulum like this, deck of cards, studying a new, like studying something new, if that lights you up, brings you joy, then that's what you follow. That's where your breadcrumbs are. The other way I can look at this, and what Beatrice is saying, is when little ones are fussing, grizzly, not happy, crying, not really in a full blown up tantrum, but going there, they're just not happy. Adults sense it and they immediately want to distract this little one. They make cuckoo noises. They put things in front of them. They're like, what do you want? What do you need? Here, look at this, look at this, look at this. Here's our card. Basically, what they're telling me to tell you is use the distraction of something bright and shiny, sparkly and fun. Distract yourself with it, whether that's music, meditation. I love nature. I love going out and looking at the trees and saying thank you for giving my feet on the earth, my head to the sky, and breathing. I also like learning new things. I like, let me take this opportunity to figure out something else, figure out something new, figure out something different. I want to share with you the gift I got this week in a little bit. Okay, oh, this is upside down. Remember I told you this is one of few cards that Radley has where the shadow message is important. And the shadow message is oblivious, separate, dispassionate, and ignorant. That's not what we need to be. However, the part that I like about this is that it brings attention to changing your point of view. So right there, we see our subjects not even paying attention to what's going on, completely oblivious to what's happening around us, thinking that all these things are going wrong and this is so terrible and oh my God, what am I going to do? Change the point of view. It's up to us. Look up, lift up, rise up, go past it. Hang on, let me go over this camera. There we go. So the little gift I got, for the last little while, I've got a truck that I love. I adore it. And I manifested it 3 years ago. Yeah. I saw it before I'd even seen it. I longed for it. I put it in my heart. And I ended up finding it. I actually found a truck that was even more glorious than what I could envision. Lately, it's had some issues with the transmission. It jumps and lurches between two gears, and it's been ongoing. So, dreading the whole point about going to the dealership and asking them, look, I need this looked at again. It's the third time it's been in. The first time they overhauled the whole thing. It took 5 weeks. The second time it was a part that went bad and they fixed it. The man I spoke to said, well, it's going to be several weeks before we can get this in. And of course, I live outside their radius of drop off and pick up. So I couldn't get their valet service. And, you know, I'm thinking, gosh, this is something else. So I explained, I'm living outside your valet radius, whatever. And so I need a vehicle to drive. Okay, he said, well, would you be ready at a moment's notice? If we have a vehicle that comes in and I can snag it for you, would you be ready? Yes, sure. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks and I'm going to have to be waiting. No. I had the conversation with the person on Friday, and then yesterday morning I got a phone call. We got a vehicle in here for you if you could drop your car off. Those are the kind of gifts. Those are the kind of aha moments that we all experience day after day after day. It is those experiences that is my indication that Spirit is doing the work, that I just have to lean back and let all that happen. Instead of blocking the blessings by saying things like, oh, that'll never happen. Oh my God, here we go. Oh Lord, it's going to take ever weeks. Blah, 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 blah. That is not helping. In fact, that is almost like telling the spirit world, I don't even think you exist. And I have heard that from people who say they don't believe in it. They think this is just nonsense. Well, okay. These are the things that some buy into. It's not me. It's not you. It isn't our job to convince people of this. However, want to bring more of it? Want to get more of it? Want to get more of it? Change your point of view. Start counting these blessings. Start seeing them. And start knowing and believing and trusting that you're on the right path. And yes, I myself have experienced the woes of worry. Yes, that's part of the human experience. However, you can't get to the world of wonder unless you go through the woes of worry. Say that one more time. You cannot really get to the world of wonder, wow, unless you go through this other stuff, the woe. Right, my friends, that's it from me. Don't forget, sign up. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Big love, many blessings. Bye for now.